It is I, Mr. Johnny Wonka, and today I wanted to do something different. An idea I've had is what about I talk about my childhood fears? Because thinking about them, a lot of them are pretty stupid, but there are some that makes kind of sense, I think. So, I thought about doing a top 10 of fears I've had when I was a child. And hopefully, this goes pretty well. Number 10. Diesel from Thomas and the Magic Railroad. When I was younger, my family had a VHS copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Just by looking at the cover and that one scene at night with Diesel, for the longest time, I almost completely forgot about him. But just looking back at it, how was I scared of this? I think it's just because he looks menacing, I guess, and he has that giant claw. Actually, saying out loud, I think it's the giant claw. Number 9. The robot from Zathura. Who remembers Zathura? For those who don't really know, Zathura is basically like Jumanji in space. And if I'm right, it's an actual sequel to Jumanji. The book versions, to say. This thing was terrifying. Just look at it. The way it looks so realistic and it's just so terrifying to me. Just like this giant robot towering over you. And the thing about it was that in the movie it was gonna kill the kids. And at one it would just run at them, like speeding around. It even got a freaking like saw hand. Yeah, it makes sense why this would scare someone. But ever since like rewatching it, I now like the robot because the end of the film. Number 8, the blue thing from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't really have anything to really say about this, so I'm just gonna let the clip play out.
You're not perfect.
Yeah, you can probably see why younger me had nightmares about this thing. Number 7. The Brain Ghost from Gravity Falls. First off, Gravity Falls is a great show. Highly recommend. Second, I'm just surprised at how much they got away with this show. Like, damn. Congratulations, though. Such a good show. Anyways, getting back on topic. We don't really need to see an internal nerve of a body system's eyes and brains, and just how it appears, like the eyes rolling back. That just stay away from me. This thing has haunted my nightmares. Get back, shoot, just shoot. Number 6, the Vashna Narada from Doctor Who. Doctor Who is one of my favorite shows of all time. And I remember when it first came on Disney XD. Who else remembers that? Just me? Oh, okay. Anyways, the Vashna Narada is just truly something to actually be scared of. Because they're not... like, the image I'm showing on screen, this is technically not them and also is them. Let me explain. The Vashna Narada themselves are like these tiny microscopic like shadow things. They hide in the shadows. And they consume. There's like hundreds of swarm of them, and if you're like in the dark late at night, good luck. You're probably gonna die. So and the thing with these things are in the show they actually consume the people and then take their skins, like take their remains of their just their bony remains and using them as a suit. And the suits actually record their last moments. So this basically just this is the scene that just kept with me for all these years and gave me nightmares. Just this scene.
Doctor, don't.
Dave, can you hear me?
Hey, who turned out the lights? Who turned out the lights?
I still remember being gym class and just like cautiously looking behind me just to see if I have one shadow or not. Withered Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I remember when I was young, I was obsessed with Luigi and Ghostbusters. They were like, they made up my childhood. I still remember like one time when like scrolling through Luigi stuff, I saw like this thumbnail with like Withered Chica on, and good lord, this like you can't tell me that this thing does not look terrifying to someone. Just like the broken and empty look in its eyes, and just the way it looks, like the torn up and destroyed look. Like these vent cam images are just like ah. Number 4, The Whispering Death from How to Train Your Dragon. I still remember watching Riders of Berk on Cartoon Network. Horror stuff. Whispering Death. Just look at it. Look at it. Just look at it! These things look horrifying. The rotating teeth. The spikes all over. You can try outrunning it, but I'm afraid it will catch up to you. Like, I don't like these at all. Like, I still remember, like having nightmares of, like, the ground beneath me just, like, exploding as this thing is just, like, what going all over, ready to, like, kill me. Number 3, The Floating Head Island from Gravity Falls. Oh, look, another Gravity Falls one. I wonder why. I remember, like, them having these, like, shorts that expanded, like, the world building and just the adventures and anomalies, but just, like, this thing just coming out of the ground, like, it looks terrifying, and just, like, if coming close, like, I don't like how this episode is, like, filmed, like, found footage, and just, the voice it making. If I'm right, it's, like, reverse audio. Correct me in the comments, please and thank you.
It's getting closer! Keep rolling!
Number 2, The Azorbalov from Doctor Who. I still remember having sharing a bunk bed with my older brother and just watching Doctor Who when it was still on Disney XD. The Azorbalov is just like this monster that absorbs people, pretty much just killing them. And it's just like, look at this thing. Number 1, this thing looks horrifying. And number 2, this thing looks like a piece of shit. The Absorbaloff is just that one monster that is just like, if you just see it, and you just see it like down the alley, just run. Just run. Even if it just catches up to you, just run. I hate you with all my heart. Go die, please. Not in that way, not in that way, not in that way! Number 1. Tall girls. Sorry about that. So we now have the actual number 1 spot. My number 1 childhood fear is none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Mr. Electric!
Mr. Goddamn Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh man, I have the story for you. I still remember like opening my eyes and thinking my door was open and just seeing Mr. Electric just peek in, threatening to kidnap me, threatening to kill me. This thing looks terrifying to me. I don't know why. Just like, look at it. It's goofy as hell, but yet it looks threatening. And I hate how this one fan art actually makes it look threatening. Why did you do that? Please. And then we just have this one. Mr. Electric has to be the most evilest person in the entire world. The most evilest villain to top all the other villains, in my opinion. He's the strongest anime villain to ever live. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Anyways, I was scared of George Lopez when I was a kid. But those are my top 10 fears. I hope you all enjoyed and had a laugh for my most stupidest fears. Heck, there was even a stupidest fear where I was scared of blueberries when I was like, I don't know, 2 years old, because I thought these parts at the top were like tiny like spikes like teeth. Don't worry, my sister slapped me out of it, telling me that was stupid. Anyways, blueberries are disgusting. I don't like blueberries. Anyway, hope you all like this, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night!
Is this someone's backyard?
You're not afraid.